Hello, my name's James Scarr and I'm studying computer science. I actually started studying business management 4 years ago at Liverpool University, and quite quickly I changed to study business economics. And after business economics, I tried to change to economics, which I didn't have the grades for and I was rejected from. And then finally, at the end of my first year, I actually switched to computer science successfully. Weeks ago, I received a offer to work at Amazon Web Services as a consultant. Amazon Web Services are the tech division of Amazon.com, and they are the biggest cloud provider in the world. My role specifically is a DevOps consultant, and essentially that means that I will be building clients' infrastructure. What that means is that big companies that have a lot of power and a lot of money, such as Formula One or the Premier League, will come to AWS, Amazon Web Services, and they will essentially hire a team of consultants, of which I will be one, to build their infrastructure for them. So that could be something as simple as a website or as complex as sports statistics, such as when Formula One cars are likely to overtake other Formula One cars. Or, for instance, last year they helped Mercedes improve their car performance on the track by creating simulations of what their cars, modelled how their cars work in the real world. So I actually found out about this role because previously I completed a summer internship at Amazon Web Services in the sales team. So I found out about that opportunity just through searching any kind of job to do with tech on LinkedIn. So I went onto LinkedIn, I just searched technology jobs. I didn't even really know too much about Amazon Web Services at all, and I just applied for every summer internship that I could find on LinkedIn. I was applying for about 3 a day, and I couldn't recommend doing an internship enough. I think that 3 months or 2 months or even a month's work experience in a real company, paid or unpaid, is a fantastic opportunity and gives you such an insight into the company and an insight into yourself as to what you're passionate about, what you're interested in, and the type of work you want to pursue. Once again, my internship was actually in sales, although I spent most of my time programming there. And although I decided not to pursue the sales role at Amazon, I did meet people that were consultants, and that kind of prompted me to apply for the consultancy role, which I was also lucky enough to get. So to describe my role in 3 words, I'm a DevOps cloud consultant, or maybe a bit more easily understood, I build clients' infrastructure. So as I previously stated, that simply means anything from building companies' websites to building their databases, anything to do with compute, network, or storage on the cloud. So I've been involved in a number of initiatives whilst being here at Liverpool. The first of which was as a university halls rep, in which I gave tours to prospective students. That helped my public speaking skills. I also helped teach kids from local schools how to use Lego robots, both of which I talked about in my interviews and are on my CV. So I think it's really important to get into initiatives through the university, even if they're just sports. They were interested again in what sports I was doing and extracurricular activities, so I definitely encourage that. My top 3 tips for current students looking to secure a role such as mine would be to work on extracurricular projects in your own time. So listen to what your lecturers say, choose the modules that you think seem most interesting, and then in your own time pursue projects that you find interesting that could relate to your chosen field. So in my instance, I've created a few projects in my spare time that run on AWS Cloud, and they massively helped me in the interviews. Secondly, I would say reach out to people on LinkedIn in your chosen company. Ask them about what it's like to work there, and try and get some interview tips. Because going into an interview, if you're kind of prepared and you know roughly what they're going to ask, can be the difference between getting the job and not getting it. And then finally, I would say look at kind of qualifications that you could do to help. So, for example, for my role at AWS, they offer all sorts of certifications, such as the Cloud Practitioner and the Solutions Architect Associate, both of which I completed before applying for the role. And having certifications like that, and just doing things outside of the curricula that you're not supposed to be doing, really shows your interest and your enthusiasm for the role, and that's essentially what they're looking for. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all the best in applying for your dream job.